Hi, this is Alken, and welcome back to my channel. We just got some interesting news about the country singer Jerry Jelly Roll. Why does it say Jerry? Anyway, the Tennessee Board, I think of pardons, is recommending the governor give Jelly Roll a pardon. So this is from John Timothy's and Travis Laura Associated Press to ABC News. So it's from Nashville. The Tennessee Board of Parole on Tuesday recommended a pardon for country music star Jelly Roll, a Nashville native who has spoken openly about his criminal record and what it's taken to overcome it. The board action leads the final decision on the pardon up to Governor Bill Lee. The rapper turned country singer wants to be able to travel internationally to perform and share his message of redemption after spending time behind bars as a young person. The board issued its non-binding recommendation unanimously at the hearing that lasted about an hour and 45 minutes with several witnesses, including Nashville Sheriff Darren Hall, advocating for the 40-year-old musician named Jason DeFord. One board member rescued themselves from voting. Jerry Jelly Roll broke into the country music with the 2023 album with Sis Chapel and crossover songs like Need a Favor. He had won multiple CMA awards, a CMA award, or CNT, excuse me, and a CNA, and earned 4 Grammy nominations, including for New Artist of the Year. This is incredible, he said of the board decision. I pray goes through, but today is special for me regardless. His most serious conviction included a robbery at the age of 17 and a drug charge at age 23. In the first case, a female acquaintance held Jelly Roll and 2 other young men enter a house in 2002. I'm sure he wasn't Jelly Roll back then. Both of the others were carrying guns, although Jelly Roll was unarmed. They demanded money and received $250 and a wallet with no money in it. Because the victims knew the female acquaintance, she and Jelly Roll were arrested right away. He was sentenced to serve 1 year in prison and an additional time on probation. Later in 2008, police on patrol found both marijuana and crack cocaine in his car. He was sentenced to 8 years of court-ordered supervision. He also had 2 misdemeanor offenses for driving without a license and possession of drug paraphernalia. Lee, a Republican, said that every case seeking clemency such as pardon is equally important and goes through a thorough process. The reporting on Jelly Roll, they're encouraged for this situation, but there are steps yet to be happening in the case, he told reporters Tuesday. Jelly Roll told the board that while in a detention center, he fell in love with the songwriting. It started as a passion project that felt therapeutic and would end up changing my life in ways that I never dreamed imaginable and open doors that I never thought possible. These days, he also often visits jails and rehabilitation centers before performing concerts. He has brought restaurant out of the day to feed people who are homeless and play basketball with kids at youth center the same day he performed in Winnipeg. He said he generally doesn't seek out new coverage when he makes these visits. As part of the pardon application, friends and civil leaders wrote to the board about Jelly Roll's transformation and generosity. Hall, who ran Nashville's jail, wrote that Jelly Roll has an awakening in one of the jails he had managed. Live Nation, the detainment CEO and president Michael Rapel, also written in his favor, pointing out that the money he has given from his performance to charities at risk youth. One of the reasons Jelly Roll gave for needing a pardon is to be able to travel to Canada to perform, which his criminal record makes it difficult. Currently, he will need to apply for a special permit that includes long wait for that decision, according to a letter from an immigration attorney submitted with his clemency packet. I want to be inspired for people who are now where I used to be, to let them know that change is possible Jelly Roll told the board. One of the reasons I'm asking for your recommendation for this pardon is because I'm looking to take my message of redemption to the power of music and faith through the rest of the world. He said he will use the pardon for much more than just going on tour, though. I still be using this pardon, God willing, to go on ministry work in my 50s and 60s, he said. Due to his criminal record, he told the board that every time he travels, it takes a team of lawyers and a mountain of paperwork to secure my entry into those countries. He said he recently was able to make his first tour in Canada and took his first trip to the United Kingdom where he spoke about rehabilitation program. The parole board began considering Jelly Roll's pardon application October 24, which marks at least 5 years since his sentence expires. Lee has issued more than 90 pardons since taking office in 2019, all of them since 2021. Well, let's see what happens. I hope he gets it. Yes, he is a tremendous force in the country music scene. Yeah, he's a lot of people like him. I mean, GJ DeLay likes him a lot. So, and you know, whenever DJ DeLay says something, it's just his word as good as gold, or better than gold, because it is. So I'm hoping that, yeah, he gets it, because like you said, he wants to perform, but he also wants to use this one to do ministry or mission work when he's in the 50s and 60s. If he can't perform anymore, which is not a bad thing. Yeah, turn the lights around and it's good. A lot of people, it's hard for them to turn around, but when you got somebody like Jelly Roll, I don't know what else to say. So this is Alcan saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop. And if you happen to live in Nashville, give Jelly Rollers your support.